Like my life just wasn't, all the streets and rubber and all that. Those of y'all who know me, from the city, whatever, know that I ran different clubs. End up meeting my homie KK. I'm gonna have to get the city of Greenville. Me personally, man, like my life just wasn't, all the streets and rubber and all that. You know what I'm saying? I ventured out on different type of hustle. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that my life was full of hustle. You know what I'm saying? No matter where and what it was. Uh, those of y'all who know me, from the city, whatever, know that I ran different clubs. You know what I'm saying? Promoted, did different clubs and stuff outside of the street life, but it was still street life in it. But I end up meeting through my cousin. I end up meeting my homie KK. Big shots out to KK, man. And I met him through one of my little cousins that was from Greenville, Georgia. But I met KK, man, and at this time, KK had a club down in Greenville, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? And I had already managed and ran the Gate 321 on Gabby Road. Shots out to my Gabby Road partners. But I had already ran that, and, had that thing off the chain right there. You know what I'm saying? And then at one point, I had the club down in Noonan, and I did that next to blow thing. I had that whole club jumping down there in Noonan. Big shots out to my Noonan partners down there. Fairmont, that whole thing down there, man. But I had Noonan jumping. I did my thing with the club, man. Wherever I go, I'm gonna put it down. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna think of something. I'm gonna be at home. I'm gonna come up with some type of idea. It gonna go from my head to a pen and a piece of paper. Once I see it on paper, it becomes reality. Once I can see it, I done written and I'm looking at it, it becomes a reality. That's just how I always been, man. And at this time, my cousin had told me that he got a friend named KK, and they got a club an hour away. I'm like, an hour? I really wasn't, for the most part, when he first said it, really wasn't interested in it because it was so far away from the city. Now, we was already 30 minutes away from Atlanta where we at, and we'd be doing next to blow down in noon. It was already, like that. So in this particular case, I'm like, it's an hour away. I'm gonna have to try to get the city to come down and like that. And then, I started thinking within about 2 or 3 days, I said and thought about it. I started thinking like, nah, what I'm gonna have to do if I was to do it is I'm gonna have to get the city of Greenville and the surrounding little towns. I'm gonna pump it up that way. Don't expect nobody to come from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? We get somebody to come from Atlanta, College Park, and that's a plus. But don't focus on getting people to come out to the event coming away from Atlanta when they got 200 clubs up there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. I went down to Greenville. I met KK, cool dude, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Showed me love, though. I had to say, man, home showed me great respect. He knew my name. I had just met him, but once I found out who he was, I realized the connect that me and him had throughout the city. Some of the same people that I'm connected with, my homies are his homies. You know what I'm saying? And then I found out that it was like his third or fourth club that he was running. You know what I'm saying? So once I got down now and I seen, the club, it was a nice little setup. Like I say, it's a little small town and it was a secluded area. I put my focus on the surrounding little towns and surrounding little cities, man, and start having events. You know what I'm saying? Start getting the Addict crew to come down, Dungeon Family, Cool Breeze, them different little people, you know what I'm saying, to liven up the night. You know what I'm saying? And it became a hit. Like I can't say I turned the whole entire Greenville upside down. You know what I'm saying? I know they had right down the street, they had another little club. I don't forgot what the name was, Gary's or something. I can't remember though. But they had a little club down there that everybody used to go to. But then when I hooked up with KK and started doing the stuff that I was doing at KK spot, man, it was going down. And then I leave and go 30 minutes, an hour away to Woodbury. Big shots out to my homies in Woodbury. All down now, passing out flyers, putting up posters, putting in work like that right there, and start blowing the club up, bro. Real talk. Like I say, I had turned that whole little city upside down. You know what I'm saying? But just like any club that I ever ran or promoted or had anything to do with it, it always comes to a halt. You know what I'm saying? When things start happening, you know what I'm saying? The more people start coming to the spot, then the spot, bigger and bigger, different sets, different gangs, different this. So now you got shit happening. You know what I'm saying? Folk piled. Before you turn around, they got shot in the club. These folk done got beat. This, that. Even myself had ran into a problem. You know what I'm saying? And it was something like at the end of the night, when everybody supposed to get paid for these different events and something like that. And I know we had somebody on the ticket with us. Like somebody was promoting this night with us, something like that. You know what I'm saying? And we supposed to split out or something like that. And when it came to the money, shit started getting confused with my little cousin. And like I say, I got hooked up with KK through my little cousin. So it's me and him who's running the spot. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I say, he hooked up with another production company. We had a big successful night. Then when the time to count the money, the other production company was kind of trying to slim off the top type stuff. And then was doing it in front of my cousin where they was being a bully. But they didn't know me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm standing right there, seeing the walls. I'm standing right there and I see it. So I'm like, bro, hey, bro, ain't that? It's a part of named Rashad from down in Noonan stuff. Big shots out to him because we cool and stuff with him. I think he had a little promotion company called Weatherman Productions or something back then or something, man. But he ain't know that, but by the time I get to Noonan, I don't burn by 8 niggas. By the time I move down there, you know what I'm saying? Burning ain't that. So we get into a little argument, whatever. And he get mad. Who you talking to? I brush up on him like, hold on, partner. You ain't finna play my cousin like that. I go up on him. We in the office. He was like, well, hold on. And then he walked past me, walking out the door to go to his car to go get his gun. And when I see him say, hold on, and walk past me, I'm like, what? What you finna do? And walk with him to his car. Right there with him. When he opened the door, I say, boy, if you reach for it, I'm going to burn you right here in front of everybody. I'm going to show you I'm telling the truth, right? Real talk, reach for it. Put your pinky in there. Put your pinky in there. Your cocaine pinky. Put it. Let me stop. But I walked to the door. His car door. I did club door right behind him, right to the parking lot, walked into his car, and told him when he grabbed that door, reach for it, I'm going to burn you right here in front of everybody, man. Real talk, man. And luckily, he didn't reach for it because I didn't want to have to burn him. You know what I'm saying? In that little country town down there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, Mayweather County. I'm all down there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So, everything always happened when it comes to the club. It's every club I went to, doing big. I'm doing good like that. It's going to be some street interference some way, somehow, man. And that real talk, man. I don't care if it's the club in Gabby Road. Police shut that down, busting up. Underage drinking and smoking and all that right there. That's what they had us for on that right there. Down in Noonan, boom, they bust up in there, shut us down in Noonan, talking about marijuana and drugs being smoked and pushed in and out the clubs. All right now. Boom. Go down to Greenville. And do that club with KK down. 4-5 people get shot. They got to shut that club down. And then what's crazy is my little cousin who hooked me up with the Greenville with KK ended up coming back at me about 3 years later, telling me that his uncle, big shots out to Uncle Goo, his uncle had a club in Noonan that he wanted me to be a part of, and we was gonna do our thing because they knew how I do. It'll be like the 4th, 5th club right now, being a part of. So I'm like, all right, we're gonna go down there, man. It was on Thanksgiving, so we're gonna go down there and check it out, have a little Thanksgiving thing, give out turkeys and do something. You know what I'm saying? to get it going, and I'm, you know, and at the same time I'm checking out the venue itself. You know what I'm saying? So I go down there, have a nice little night. It was a nice little gathering. Took some friends with me. We all checked out the club. My wife went with me. You know, like I said, it was a wonderful night. And I'm like, okay, bet. So, you know, I'm gonna get with your aunt. Let's do it. I'm gonna hit you with my first idea. Bam, bam, bam. So within that following 2 weeks, I'm putting together a blueprint of how we're gonna do it and the first event. So shot it to him. He was like, oh man, genius idea. Let's go, nephew. Start promoting it. It's all on the internet. It's here, it's here, it's here. That thing, you know, they don't shut it down. It's all over the news, all over the internet, the Noonan Police channel, everywhere. Where they got the flyer of one of the first events that's gonna happen in the club. And one of the guys that was performing, they say he was gang related. He was gang related down in Noonan. And we promoting gang violence in the club, hosting gang activity, things of that nature. Shut the first event that we was finna do straight down in the club. The club didn't even last for 1 month, 30 days. And each one of these clubs are black-owned clubs. Not saying nothing. You know, sometimes black people got to learn how to run their business correctly and legally. But just saying, man, every club that I ever ran doing it legitly, the streets always came in and played a part of its destruction. It's real talk, man, without me even controlling that. You know what I'm saying? For real. But thank y'all for tuning in to another great episode of the new Underground Source TV with your host, TV and film producer, Don Trees Knox, OG Black Boy. Y'all make sure y'all check out my memberships. Y'all get those memberships, man. I need those memberships, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe. Big shouts out to my big brother Video Wayne. Make sure y'all subscribe to Rare Reports. We up out of here. College Park. Stand up.